Ben Buck. What's going on, Ben?
What's good, Mike? How you doing?
I'm doing good. So, man, I wanted to catch up with you because I heard you're going to put out a whole album. I was wondering if you could tell us about that.
Yeah, man. So this is my second album that I've dropped since the start of the quarantine. The first one was all instrumental, but this next one, Speaker Bump Deluxe, it's going to be a rap album with me producing all the beats.
Awesome, cool. So I wanted to ask you, when I listen to your music, I kind of get like kind of 90s East Coast vibe. Is that kind of like your thing?
Yeah, I mean, it's the music that I really came into my own listening to, so I definitely gravitate that more than, more Texas artists. I like East Coast more.
Okay, yeah. So it just turns out that's the kind of stuff I would have been listening to in college, because I was in college in the 90s. But man, so I wanted to ask you, since I've been listening to a lot of your different stuff that's like on Spotify and stuff, I noticed that you take influences from a lot, like, so your samples come from a lot of different places. There's like some jazz piano that I heard. There's some stuff that sounds kind of like Brazilian music. I wanted to see if you could, elaborate on that, where you get your ideas from.
Yeah, I mean, I try to draw from like a lot of different sources. I try to not make it sound, I really want it to sound organic, like the warmth from actual samples instead of, computerized. The last project was all different producers, and they all added their different flavor to it. Flobama is a lot more jazzier. Ugo just has crazy, polyrhythms and like really bizarre drums that I really like, just kind of like the cluttered sound. And yeah, I'm trying to find my own sound as a producer as well. So I'm hoping this next album really fleshes out for me as well.
Yeah. Well, man, that's that's the second record since the pandemic. You're on a roll, man.
And the third one coming real soon after that too. I'm trying to just keep on it.
So I wanted to ask real quick about your merch, because a lot of I saw that on your shirts you do like tie-dye shirts. I was gonna ask you how hip hop and tie-dye shirts come together.
So the same, and trying to draw from different influences, and the sound I also want to draw from different subcultures. I feel that pulling from the psychedelic movement from the 60s, the beatniks, stuff like that, tie-dye just made sense, and it really like stands out as something different for my merch. Like, I want people to be able to see a tie-dye that I've done and notice it as, stylistically my tie-dye. I really want to make it look different than anything else on the street right now.
Do you make your own tie-dyes?
Yeah, I do.
Oh man, so then you're basically doing handmade merch, like one thing at a time.
Oh yeah, I mean, it it takes a while, but I think it's definitely worth it at the end of the day.
Man, that's cool, man. That's like super punk rock DIY stuff, man. People would be very interested in that. Handmade, one of a kind. Each piece of merch is a one of a kind item. That's really cool.
And on that same DIY ethics, I recently launched my own tape label as well. And yeah, I do it, one by one, all handmade. Print out the labels, cut them to size. And yeah, it's really been good to have a secondary source of income for me.
Man, that's great, man. So, man, I feel glad that, we got a chance to catch up, and it's great to know that you got tons more music coming out. So can't wait to hear it, man.